Hi Sagittarius, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Sagittarius, this is your general reading. I call it messages from source or universe. Starting today on the 4th of June, and I'm incorporating the frequency of the number into the reading as a basis for the reading. And so today we have 04, and 0 is all about coming full circle with something. Something has been completed in your life. And number 4 is all about the heart matter, the heart energy center, and laying a new foundation. So it's a really profound and cool core for the reading for you guys. So Sagittarius, it's going to be a bit different because I'm going to do your YouTube reading on the 4th. And then I'm going to do your extended on the 5th. I've never done it that way before. I just wanted everybody to be able to get what I promised you to have, and at the same time take care of an issue in my personal life. So that's interesting to see how that's going to go when one energy is in the 4th and then one energy is in the 5th. And I'm also different from the 4th to the 5th. And maybe this is a way, I don't know, I'm experimenting with it. Also that I'm brand new, I'm not coming from the same energy when I'm doing your extended. If that is maybe even going to help it bring it up a bit. I don't know, it's going to be interesting. And maybe you're not drawn to the extended whatsoever, and you will not listen to this because I will put out the reading on the 5th, but the reading has been made on the 4th. And but it's two different. It's not that big of a deal that it's been made on the 4th and the 5th. But I'm in two different energies because I'm doing you know what I mean. So it's going to be interesting to see how it feels. You might not be interested in the extended, and then you can just look away and just say, okay, she did it 2 different days. Who cares? And who cares? So, Psyche Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland, but it's not a typical tarot reading. Because I don't know tarot, I'm using the images of the cards to get my intuition going. I just have to say, I think that these 2 cards came out for Aries, which is crazy that I remember. I might be completely wrong, and so I didn't remember it. But because I'm drawn there, you might have a connection to the Aries sign, or some sort of significance for you that the Aries is coming up. Sagittarius, last card. Nope. Let's see what maybe wanted to come out. Fulfillment of wishes. Cool. And love. Wow, you're on an awesome path. Sagittarius. So we have first number 2, which is all about conversation, communication, and relationships. And because I see the rest of the cards, because I started with the number 2 there, there's something around a love situation for you where you are losing sleep over. Okay, so I want to put it this way, because I'm going to be very open and say that there is a significant other in my life that I care deeply about, and this significant other in my life is not making me do anything. I'm allowing that to happen. I'm losing sleep over this relationship, but it's because it's so darn yummy, right? So losing sleep over something doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. take this however that resonates with you. So you might lose sleep over a situation or a person, but you're liking it. You're liking why you're losing the sleep, if that makes sense. Or you're losing sleep over something. That's like the real expression of it. You're losing sleep over this because it's so in your mind, you can't stop thinking about it because it's so, you want to solve it and you want to, you know, clear it up, and it disturbs you. So which one of those fits you? Which one of those do you feel is the most accurate? And obviously you don't have to lose sleep. You might sleep as like a baby at night. But there's something around a love relationship that is that you're having issues with. There's something around this love that is beautiful. I feel like the connection between you and another person is beautiful. But there's something around the relationship, something that is connected in with the relationship, or something that you're thinking about the relationship that is a bit boxed in. It's a bit cut off. And when you're staying in your mental body, you're being a bit blocked. So if you can just branch out the way that it has branched out already, like every once in a while you're branching out, and every once in a while you're thinking about it in a way that is like, oh, this is so possible, this is so gorgeous, this is so lovely. And when you're staying there, it is just that. Okay? It's a bit baggy under the eyes. Losing sleep. But then we move into it feels like it's connected to the next card, so I want to move on. I pick up the same color scheme here, like the same color palette with green and red and blue. And the green is all about the love, it's all about the wholeness, all about the completion of a heart matter. The red is laying a new foundation. So I think you're trying to figure out maybe the practicalities around this relationship. Maybe you're not living in the same area, and you're trying to figure out who's going to live where, who's going to do what. And then, did I say green, red, and blue? Because now there's more colors standing out here. But I think it was green, red, and and blue. What? Green, red, and blue. The blue is all about the authenticity. It's a very pure and honest connection that is so beautiful. I'm sorry that I'm not picking up the cards. It's just that many things are coming at me from just having like an overview. So I think that's a message in itself. If you're just having an overview of this, if you're sort of taking a step back and just relax a little bit and not have to fix everything at once, not to sort of be so on point and know every step where it's going to go or where it's going to lead, there's just pure bliss here. Then there's just pure joy. Because then we move into this. It's number 6, so there's the completion of you. There's the wholeness. You're connecting in with your higher self, your inner being. Laying a new foundation. You're preparing for this, and it's looking so gorgeous. It's material and spiritual prosperity. You're getting material and you're getting material and spiritual prosperity. And if you've been afraid that you're going to lose this, or this shift for you, or this change for you with this beautiful person, if you're afraid, Sagittarius, that it's going to shift things not to your liking, or that you're going to lose work over it or something like that, you're not. It's actually going to enhance it. It's going to enhance. If you're thinking about moving your business or something like that, and you're a bit afraid that you're going to lose clients, or you're going to lose because you're at this new location or something like that. You're not. You're actually going to gain more clients. You're going to enhance the work that you do due to this shift and due to this change. So that's also the little boxed in, like you're thinking about, how is that going to work? It is, for sure. You might be dealing with a Libra. You might be dealing with a Gemini, Sagittarius. You might not. Then it just means that there's a gazillion things that you're thinking about, and that could be a good thing. And that justice is being made right now. It's like karma's being restored. You're coming full circle in something, and you are feeling like it's working the way you want it to work. You're at that stage in your life. It's really beautiful. And then we have this gorgeousness. It's so much love. Rejoice in celebration. It's 3 cups. I don't know tarot, but I think the cup is representative by love, maybe, in the tarot. If it's not, that's how I see it. The cup, like the golden cup, you're pouring love into and out of the golden cup. And here's 3 cups. So 3 is all about passion, creativity, joy, fun. And here we're celebrating. It's green, so it's the wholeness of it, the completeness of it. The heart is in the right place. There's 3 cups. So it might just mean that the celebration in love is like, it's so creative, it's so passionate, it's so joyful, this love. But it could literally mean that there's 3 people. Maybe there's I'm not judging anybody. There might be a 3-party situation here. But I think for some of you guys, you're maybe bringing children into the equation, whether you have children or they have children, or this is showing you, if none of you have kids and you want kids, it's showing you that, okay, we have these 2 cups, this major cup, just an overall look at it like beauty. And then those 2, like, it feels like more of an adult cup coming together, and you're going to create this little baby cup together. But there's like a family situation here. So if that's something that you want, that's a validation for you. It is so gorgeous what's going on here. It's like a fairy tale. It's like a fairy tale of what's happening. And it's like and coming together to the best of your ability. I know, Sagittarius, you want it structured and you want it right, and you're a fire sign. You want it to happen fast, and you want to know what's going to happen, and you want to know what's going to happen now. But you can't hurry love. You just have to wait. Sorry. This is so interesting. I had that song in my mind before doing another reading. I was like, that doesn't fit whatsoever. And then it just sort of slipped out now. It's interesting. Anyway, yeah, I feel like, Sagittarius, if you just give into it a bit, if you just sort of let go a tiny bit of that. I'm not saying don't like throw away your calendar or throw away any sort of structured life. I'm not saying that whatsoever. But you can sort of scale back just a tiny bit. You can. And this is the time and point where you're supposed to laugh at yourself. I'm laughing with you, not at you. Because it's like we've already gone outside the box. You've already gone outside. And you created this new place for yourself with material and prosperity gain in this most beautiful love situation. It's like, it's so beautiful. And I just feel like with if I look at every individual cup here, every individual cup is bringing such individuality to the relationship, to this family-oriented situation. There's just so much uniqueness blended together. It's so beautiful. Okay, what else for Sagittarius? Solar plexus. So yet another 3. It's a strong number 3 here. And I have to say, when a 33 comes out like that, so 11 is all about, 11 and 22 and 33, I should say, that is master numbers. So when they come out, we don't add them up together. Like if we have 2 and 1, we add those up to number 3. But when there's 3, we're keeping it in like that. And 3 is all about, it is a done manifestation. 11 is all about the dreams and the wishes and the visions of what you want. Number 22 is all about, 22 is very much Michael, Archangel Michael for me. There's no correlation. There's no saying that. It just has become that for me. Because Michael is such a doer. Michael is like, let's take action on this. Like, let's find a way to create this. That's like the vibe around 22. And then 33 is just 22 combined with 11 equals 33. So the trying to fix this and make this work and make it happen, your dream, is a done deal. It's here. It's being delivered. So it comes up around the cup. This is around the love. So it's a major focus in on this love relationship for you. It's so many other things as well, but the majority of your focus right now goes to this relationship and what goes into it, what happens around it, how do we solve different things, the practicalities of it. And this is just asking you, you're doing it, whether it's on purpose or off purpose. The solar plexus area is all about your self-worth, what you're feeling worthy of. It's all about your self-confidence, your self-trust, how much you trust in yourself, how much faith you have in yourself. It's all about feeling very aware, having super awareness of the self. That's the solar plexus. It's also a strong manifestational point. I keep saying this, but I think it's so funny, so that I repeat it. You don't feel like something's going to manifest in your shoulder. You don't say, I feel it in my neck today that I have butterflies. You have those butterflies in your stomach, in your solar plexus. You feel very excited and like everything is awesome and it's very bubbly in your stomach. That's your solar plexus energy center talking. So it's a strong manifestational point, and that's coming up around the celebration around love. So there's also simultaneously, as you're manifesting this relationship, it's already here. I feel for the majority of you guys, you have met somebody, maybe very recent, or you've been seeing each other for a while. That keeps growing, it keeps expanding, it keeps maturing, and I think you guys are getting closer and closer together. So the practicalities of it is sort of what takes over, and it's a time for you as well to not negotiate with your worth. So it's easier to say what you haven't had in the past. So if you negotiated with yourself in the past, if you sort of compromised yourself for somebody else in the past, you're not doing that this time around. And I think that's why every step for you is so important. It's like, this time around, I'm not going to lose myself. This time around, that's not up for compromise. I'm not even going to go there, because that's so important for me that I'm not even going to go there. So if you want to come here, please. It's like cutting off a piece of yourself, and you're just not doing that anymore. So you're working on your self-worth and self-trust and self-awareness at the same time as you're moving this relationship forward. And that's why sometimes it gets a bit blocked. Instead of just enjoying and indulging yourself in this most beautiful, passion, creative, fun ride with this person, you can be a bit stuck in your head about that it's so important. And I get that. But if you scale back a bit, you will find so much joy in this. So much joy in this. Okay, I'm going to have a final card here before we move into the extended. And the extended for me will be at another time. And the extended for you will be in the description box down below. Just a finishing off card here. Or 30. 6, 7, 6, 7. Oh, wow. And then we have the Lovers card. Goodness. We have the Lovers card and we have 16. Okay, I'm going to go through these numbers quickly. So number 4 is your heart. You definitely are in your heart and you are very balanced, guys. There's a sudden shift of something. So maybe that's what you're dealing with. A sudden shift and sudden change, because we have number 16 here. There's a disruption happening when this relationship comes in. There's something around the relationship that makes you want to really think about things and sort of look into things in a very thorough way. It is your person. We have the Lovers card here. It's all going to work out in the end. It's all so beautiful. But it's opening up things for you. You're starting to think in different ways that you probably haven't thought about before. It's opening up your crown chakra. So you're dealing both like with the major, I see the heart is really in on it everywhere here. And with the basis of today's reading with the number 4, the heart is really in on it. At the same time, we're working on the major solar plexus and major crown area. So I get that there's a lot for you going on right now. And so when I ask you to scale back a bit and just relax a bit, you probably want to punch me in my face a tiny bit. No, you don't. Okay, guys. It's going to be so interesting to see what the extended is saying. Maybe focusing in more even on this, because it's a very significant, it's almost like a love reading. But sometimes that comes through in the general reading as well, because that's so much what you're thinking about and need most guidance around. So I'm just trusting the process of whatever's coming out. So if you're interested in that, come to the link down below if this is where we part ways. And thank you so much for watching and welcome back for your love reading next week. Take care.